Okay, hold on, let me put my.
Kevin, let's look at the Trailblazers to see how they're doing ranking-wise in the NBA. Tops in scoring. First in assists. And they're also #1 in shooting percentage.
Back to their offense, the most explosive in the league. I mean, everyone talks about the great offense beating great defenses. And I tell you what, they make it difficult to
hang with.
Catching up on the changes for Portland. Noah Vonleh comes in for Mason Plumlee. And it's Aminu in for Davis.
He's looking pretty confident out there. I mean, 5 of 7 so far from the field. He's feeling it.
Here's Udrih. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Here's Nurkic. And at last, they get one to fall. Howard's got his second bucket tonight. Now here's Lillard. Tight defense on him. The shot is good. It's his second bucket in 5 tries.
You know, they've scored several times already here in the first quarter down low. I like that.
It's like a running game in football. When you can pound the basketball inside, it also allows you to control the team's transition.
Here's Udrih. From 15 feet away, Aminu grabs the miss.
What a start they've gotten off to on the glass. I mean, they've come out banging.
And when a game starts off like this, Clark, there's an intimidation factor, a physicality that they brought that comes into play.
Now here's Lillard. His last outing, he had 8 points. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Really giving them fits. They just can't find an answer for free. He already has 11 points, and he's rejected a shot over the course of the game, too.
And it easily could have been more. He's played an effective game at that end of the floor.
And that drops, so they now lead by 1. Then McLemore, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. Austin Rivers comes in for Lillard. And a switcher also for Denver. Thornton's checked in. And both free throws good from Freak.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
And Udrih kicks to Howard. He dishes it to Nurkic. Here's Thornton. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. Thornton's got the game tied up here for Denver. Rivers passes to McLemore. Lets it go from 11. Aminu with the bucket. Aminu's got his first bucket in this one. Denver's gone 0 of 4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. Here's Udrih. He's guarded by Rivers. It's stolen by Aminu. And here we go. Freak heading to the hoop.
Oh! And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And, Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
And that last replay courtesy of Kia. Howard with a screen on Rivers. Udrih goes back up. And there's the nice layup by Howard. Howard's got 6.
He was the first one to react to that miss. Excellent anticipation on his part. A hustle play on the putback by him.
Over to the left wing. Vonleh kicks to Rivers. Passes to McLemore. From deep. And yes, sir, that one drops. McLemore's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists.
Well, 11,
Now,
10, 9,
looking at his point
8,
production, he averages
7,
almost 11 points a
6,
game.
5, 4, 3.
Here's Udrich. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops.
Well, there's not a whole lot you can do about that move. That's just good offense. They were all over him, and he still managed to
Yeah, we were. We were all over
Portland
him.
leading by 3. Rivers kicks to McLemore. There's the screen. Pass to Freak from past the arc. No good. Now Denver takes it the other way. 1:44 left here in the first quarter. No good from Howard.
That's what we call good defense in the paint. Worth its weight in gold.
It absolutely is, and maybe even more than that. I mean, you saw it right there. Without his presence, that's an easy basket. You know, one aspect of their play today that's really been tight and far superior is their passing.
And that kind of flow can be elusive, but the great offenses have it, and that's just what they've shown here tonight.
All right, I want everyone to give it up for your Blazer dancers.
And let's check out some stats. Here are the numbers for Udrich. He's averaging 8 points
Whatever.
and 2 rebounds. They're loving
He ain't shit. He ain't shit.
how he's running the show here. His sensational passing really breathing life into their offense.
You know, the scheme just seems to run much more smoothly when he's in the game because he knows where everybody is at all times.
Now here's Thornton. Screen by Howard. Nurkic kicks to Howard. The dish now to Thornton. For 3, Udrich. And yes, sir, that one drops. Udrich has got 5.
I know why I'm heated. I ain't got a contract extension. I don't know where I'm playing next year. I'm upset. That's why. That's why. Just in case. Watching me right now. Anyhow. You get a hot flash, let me know.
And a quick look now at the NBA scoring leaders. Freak number 1.
And all you have to do is point to his name at the top of that list. Does that tell the story well enough or what? What a season.
I gotta get my numbers up. So .325 games would be 8 points, 58
left
points.
in the first quarter. Rivers dishes to McLemore, feeds it to Aminu. Rivers can't get it to go. The Nuggets trail. Thornton passes to Udrich. Screen by Howard. And Udrich kicks to Thornton. It's good. This time the assist from Udrich.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
It's becoming a theme in this game, Clark. They are piling up the points in the paint.
Now here's McLemore. He's got 5. Here's Freak. Solid shot from the distance of about 14 feet. Freak's got 17.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Now Udrich. He has 5. Howard with a screen on Rivers. 5 on the clock. Stolen by Rivers. Oh, and here comes Rivers all alone.
Well, that's why they're on the lead. Aggressive play at both ends. Very nicely done there.
Absolutely. They make the steal, pay dividends instantly on the fast break.
From deep, Thornton. The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. Trailblazers lead by 4. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. What stands out to you guys from the Trailblazers so far in this one?
Just the start they're looking for in this game. Solid offensively through the first.
Very crisp and sharp. Not much stagnation at all on offense.
Trailblazers leading by 4. Taking a look at the Nuggets. Fareed and Nurkic in the middle. Will Barton is out there with Moutier. And it's Watson in at the 3 spot.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
Moutier, no good.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
From the sideline, let's catch up with Doris Burke.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Lakers just played phenomenal. He had 40 points, as he usually does, really knocking down shots from beyond the arc. Absolutely incredible numbers from him in a monstrous game.
All right, thanks so much, Doris. What a great report, and what a jaw-dropping performance that was, guys.
I couldn't believe what I was seeing. I mean, he's given himself a hard act to follow here tonight.
You know what? But as good as he was, it's hard to think there won't be at least some sort of carryover effect, guys. I mean, he still has to be riding pretty high.
And the first one drops. so he gets them both. Now here's Moutier. Screen by Nurkic. Moutier dishes to Fareed. Shot from the wing. Lillard with the rebound. Portland leading by 8. 3-on-3. The wide open look here for Vonleh. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Moutier pass to Barton. Nurkic can't hit.
Now, nice work there to contest the finish inside.
You know, they got the shot they wanted, but his defense, deterred them from those plans.
And it doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one who finishes.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch and how he attacks the rim at full speed like that, man. It's something to behold the way that guy gets to the rim.
Now here's Freak following the miss by Emmanuel Moutier. And that one's good.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
And the basket good.
That was simply a defensive breakdown there, Kevin. He was all alone for that shot. It was a warm-up jumper.
Now here's Lillard. 6 points for him. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Nice 4 for 7 from the floor with that shot.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
Here's Moutier. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Kicks it to Vonleh. There's a screen.
Oh! I was late.
An illegal screen.
Yeah, good call there. I mean, feet clearly moving when he set the screen.
And he lowered the shoulder, too. They were going to get him there one way or the other. That was an easy call.
And Portland making a change here. Davis is checked in. And Denver with a change here, too. Chandler's checked in. Moutier, no good.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
Greg, he got him good there. That's why the shot was so far off.
I love these free throws.
6 free throws of the game.
And taking a look at the numbers on the season, they've converted about 77% of those foul shots.
Yeah, guys, they can feel very good about themselves when you bring up those statistics. Impressive numbers.
And both free throws good from Freak.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
And, Greg, definitely that's one of the reasons they're in front right now.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what the Nuggets head coach... Offensively, he'd like to see them get the ball into the post as often as possible. That's where he thinks their biggest advantage lies. He also told them that he wants to see multiple passes on every possession. He said that was the key to getting the best shot each time down. I'm sure Coach is hoping those changes turn the tide in this game and shrink the deficit before halftime. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks a lot, Doris. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Trailblazers.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught him off guard, playing airtight defense and coming up with the steal.
And the other thing that's been equally as effective is the fact that they've gotten out on the fast break. A lot of points coming in transition. And he's clearly just disappeared here this quarter, not making any contributions here with his offense.
And, Greg, it's been hard to watch. You can see his frustration. He's actually looking forward to the end of this period so he can have a fresh start for the next one.
Now here's Lillard following the miss by Emmanuel Moutier. 3 on the clock. And it's Freak missing.
The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. He doesn't miss many of them.
Moutier with the ball. Lillard picks him up from outside the arc. And it's Portland with the rebound. Plumlee's got his 3rd rebound on the night.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor. And started hot, and he's only gotten harder.
The Nuggets trail by 18. And here's Moutier. He has 7. Chandler's shot, good.
Boy, they're knocking down the long-range shots. A lot of those same shots they missed earlier in the first quarter. They still find themselves down here, but they're starting to make some headway into that deficit.
Freak kicks to Plumlee. Rebounded by Wilson Chandler.
My own
nice
guy.
work there to contest the finish inside.
You know, they got the shot they wanted, but his defense, I mean, deterred them from those plans.
Now here's Moutier. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now he averages about 9 points a game. Lillard against Chandler. Lillard attacking. That's good. Lillard's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Unstoppable. He has got it on automatic out there.
And, you know, the defensive effort is not bad. They're doing the best they can, but he's been simply too much for him.
Moutier with the ball. Covered by Lillard. And again, it's Chandler with a 3. Chandler's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Nuggets.
After having none in the first, he gets 2 3-point shots to go here.
Lillard outside. Dishes it to Freak. To the middle. Stolen by Fareed. Plumlee, no luck. The Nuggets trail by 14. Pass to Chandler. Shoots from the corner. And again, it's Denver.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Here's Lillard. 13 points in the game. To the paint. Here's Freak. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got 5 assists in the game.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Let's use this break in the action to show you the teams that in the last 10 games have been the NBA's best fast break teams. Number 1, the Trailblazers.
I mean, no doubt for me that they've hit their stride the last few weeks. I mean, they are punishing the defenses with that up-tempo style.
Nicholas Batum. He's checked in for Portland. Howard's checked in for Denver.
I gotta watch this guy. This guy can run right into the middle.
There's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Major league big boy throwdown right there.
And he keeps a tight grip on that rim after the finish.
Yeah, maybe that'll give them a little bit of that swagger that they seem to have lost.
Now here's Freak. 25 points in the game.
And that's the shot he has to take.
Exactly. That's the right look. The decision was good. He just didn't execute.
Here's Barton. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Barton's got 8 points.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Here's Freak. He feeds it to Plumlee. Batum dishes to Freak, and he gets it to go. Freak's got 27 points.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
And it's the Nuggets with the ball. A 12-point game. Moutier. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
Not a whole lot going down for him at this point. He just can't buy a break.
And that one's good. Freak.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Denver's gone 3 of 4 with the long-range bombs here in the second quarter.
Nothing fancy there. Didn't need it.
Nope. His only concern right now, Clark, is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points.
I like the simplicity.
Well, there's also style just with the fact that he's able to have that kind of a finish, though. Still, I like that pretty one-handed flush.
Fast break. Here come the Trailblazers. Lillard with it. Now Chandler defending. And a wide open look for Freak. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Lillard's got his 6th assist on the night. The Nuggets trail by 15. Moutier with the ball. 7 points in the game. He kicks to Barton. Howard with his screen on Batum. Off the screen. And Denver again with the bucket.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
Now here's Lillard. 13 points in the game. Davis sets a screen. There's the pick. Lillard outside. Can he keep it going? And Freak gets it to go on the assist by Lillard. 34 points for Freak.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Screen by Howard. Here's Moutier. Portland grabs the miss. Plumlee's got his 5th rebound in this one. Out left to the wing. Good ball movement.
Oh, bad pass. That was a bad pass. I was trying to get my.
Here's Moutier. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. This is his first trip to the line tonight.
And did he lay an egg at the stripe in their previous game? Couldn't get anything to drop.
Was completely out of sync on his free throws, and I'm sure that led him to some extra work at the foul line. And guys, it's something that he's going to have to work on more and more because he's still not getting the kind.
A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. Portland out in front, running away with it. And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, Damian, a great first.
Damian Lillard? You're supposed to be interviewing me. All crowned up.
Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the third and fourth quarters. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
The way he was able to attack the rim in that first half, defenders are going to need to start building walls and being connected defensively if they want to have any chance to stop him.
Now, come on, Greg. That's much easier said than done when he's the penetrator. I mean, his speed and agility make him extremely tough to cover.
Freak in a 2-guard. Plumlee out there with Davis. Then it's Damian Lillard, and it's Batum in at the small forward position. So that's who Terry Stotts starts the second half with. To the middle, here's Howard, and it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
And he placed that pass out in front of him and let him just run into it in rhythm.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, hopefully it's not from lack of effort on his part. But his free throw shooting, compared to what he did last year, has been terrible.
And Lillard kicks to Freak. Dwight Howard pulls it in. The Nuggets trail by 20. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. It goes on Ed Davis. Denver shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. No good on the free throw. He's off on the second. Portland leading by 20. Freak passes to Davis. Lillard, right side. The pass to Freak. Moutier with a rebound.
What? I'm
Here's Barton. That ball is good for another field goal. His 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
all right.
Ooh, tough layup with the guy right
Just
on.
jumpers. I'm just pulling up jumpers.
To handle at times.
And that one's good. Freak.
This is someone that can really hurt you from long range. He did that
Just
to a
jumpers,
degree
man.
in the
Just
first
jumpers.
half,
I ain't going
and he's doing
inside.
it now.
I'm a jumper. Just jumpers.
Screen by Fareed. It's stolen by Davis. And now Lillard pushing it up. No one back to stop him. count the bucket.
You can chase him down, bro. He ain't gonna miss.
Really just straight to the basket.
He get paid $20 million.
Well, if you're going to throw it down, make sure you throw it down with force. Up and in on every one of their first 3 shots to start the second half.
The Trailblazers have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. And Batum kicks to Freak. Plumlee trying to break loose, and it's Freak missing.
Yeah, credit the D there. Got his hands up and made sure he wasn't comfortable on the release.
Sure did. Stayed real snug on him and didn't allow him the space he needed to get a good shot off.
Moutier, no good.
This offense's first miss after 3 straight makes to start the second half.
Lillard, and it's sent back by Howard. And now the Nuggets, fast break. Chandler, no good.
All the defender had to do there was just stay close to him, and he did.
Batum attacking, and there's the call on Howard. That is his first foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
All right, I want everyone to give it up.
All right, a chance to check out numbers for Mason Plumlee. A strong stretch of play the last 10 games, averaging 9 points per game, 9 rebounds, and 2 assists. And this is the kind of strong, steady play you like to see. He's earning his keep and helping them win games.
And guys, they're finally getting the consistency they wanted to see from him. Look for that to continue. Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that one.
Now here's Moutier, covered by Lillard. And again, Denver, no good.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team. No, it's scary because he's just been a matchup nightmare in this game. He's eaten up anybody they've thrown at him.
Moutier kicks to Chandler. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. And good on the basket. Book it. 15 points for Howard.
That was just a perfect possession, getting it in tight for the high percentage shot.
Lillard attacking. Basket number 8 for him on 13 tries. That's 62% so far.
And he could be the guy to put this game out of reach.
Now here's Moutier. D right on him.
He don't pass.
And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Lillard outside. And the call will be against Emmanuel Moutier. That's foul number 2 for him. The Trailblazers making a switch here. Lamb's checked in. Watson, he's checked in for Denver. Howard against Plumlee. Down low. Lamb. Denver grabs the miss. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something. You're right. They recover it. Watson for 3. That's good.
What are they thinking, leaving him with all that space out there? Do they not know? Have they not heard that this guy is unbelievable? That's a layup for him.
Kicks it out to Lillard. 3-pointer. And it's good. That bucket takes him to 9 for 14. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Trailblazers?
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
Moutier dishes to Howard. 8 feet away. Plumlee with the rebound.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
Lamb passes to Lillard. Freak kicks to Davis. Davis setting the pick for Lamb. Here's Freak. Can't make good off the screen. Nuggets have gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime. 5 out of 11. Watson for 3. Can't get it to go. Now Portland takes it the other way. They've got the Timberwolves ahead of them next in Minneapolis. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take the bump and still get it to fall.
I like to call that stick-to-itiveness, Greg.
Done with this game. Kick their ass. How'd I end up with? 49 points, 5 assists. Alright. Ooh. 10 free throws made. Yeah, buddy. They were fouling the crap out of me. Top player of the game. No, don't cheat. Shit, fuck that.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, everybody. Ernie Johnson here alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. And tonight our broadcast will be shifting to Minneapolis, where we'll see the Timberwolves going up against the Portland Trailblazers. For Portland, they won their last matchup, that game against Denver. A great win for them, and they rose to the occasion and pulled off the upset. Riding high right now. And as we come up to the midway point of the season, Kenny, we're seeing some of the veterans who started slower now picking up the pace. Well,
I think early on, a lot of times, if you've been in the playoff for some veterans, the early going in the season is a little mundane. But then as you start seeing the light of the tunnel, they don't pace themselves anymore. And you want to make sure that you're in playoff position to make something special happen at the end of the year.
Excellent use of the word mundane, by the way. How about you, Shaq?
Well, Monday, experience told me when you need to go hard and when you need to pull back. You know, the best veterans will be there when it matters the most.
That's mundane, not,
okay, I thought
Monday.
he said Monday.
Like mundane Tuesday, Wednesday,
Okay.
Thursday.
Got it, my bad.
Two different things.
Here's Kevin Harlan.
It is.
It's an all-Western Conference matchup in today's game as the Trailblazers come into town for this one. Great to have you with us, everybody, live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. Joining me, Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and courtside Doris Burke. And, of course, Karl Anthony Towns. He's still out of the lineup.
Kevin, so far they've been doing just fine without him. They took on a much different look when he went down, but it seemed to have suited them. They've added a few dimensions to their game that maybe they didn't even know they had before.
And what a luxury that is now, because you can ease him back into the rotation, allow him to get back into the flow without having to disrupt the rhythm of how well they played. So I think the team has definitely grown to be a lot stronger in his absence.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. Freak in at shooting guard. Plumlee out there with Davis. Then it's Damian Lillard, and it's Batum in at the 3 slot. Here's Rubio, and the foul called on Freak. That is his first foul of the game.
Well, that was a quick foul for him there. The refs are certainly calling it close.
Tell me about it.
Here's Pekovic. That's good. It's Rubio with the assist.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
On defense, Minnesota coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
And it wasn't just about the bad shooting. It was really more so about the bad offense. They just didn't execute well. The screens weren't there. The spacing was poor, and thusly the defeat.
Well, you've laid out a couple of the details that lead to good offense, or bad if you don't execute them. Shooting is just a byproduct of not screening well and not moving the ball or players well. They didn't execute anything on the offensive end.
Here's Lillard following the basket by Nikola Pekovic.
Tell you what, he's not an easy guy to stop when he's got his sight on the rim.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
Did he just go chop chop there with that one hand tomahawk slam?
Minnesota with the ball. Portland making their last shot. Martin wide open. He fires. Buries it from three-point range. Martin's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. We'll go to Doris Burke, who moments ago spoke with head coach Flip Saunders. And Doris, what do you have to say?
Yes, Kevin, in our conversation, we went over some of the difficulties they face against this team. Remember, they've yet to win a game against them this season in 3 tries. And a big part of it, he said, is just their interior defense. He went on to say they don't give you many easy buckets inside. So we've got to hit some jumpers when given the opportunity. Kevin, let's see how that perimeter attack goes.
Thanks for getting back to us on that report, Doris. Guys?
And, you know, they obviously spent the brunt of their time preparing for this game by coming up with ways to attack that vaunted defense.
Attack being the operative word, all in caps. I mean, it has to be an active, assertive approach they use. They can't sit back and be passive.
For Minnesota, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. And Rubio kicks to Wiggins. Johnson the screen. Wiggins passes to Martin. And stolen by Freak. And here we go. Fast break. Freak's got it. And that one's good. Batum's got his first points of the game.
Wow, that's a really smooth finish.
That's why we and they always love seeing him at the end of those breaks. He makes it look fun and easy.
Here's Rubio. Following the basket by Nicholas Batum. Johnson the screen. Pass to Martin. Looking for Pekovic. He gets it there. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Taking 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And so Pekovic nails both of them.
Boy, I tell you what, he does not look like your typical big man up there at the line. He has an excellent stroke and a percentage to match.
Now here's Batum. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Denver.
And also give him credit for his ability to pass the basketball. He was always looking for the open man.
Boy, he wanted everybody in the building to know who threw that one down.
Hanging on the rim is, I guess, one way to do it.
Yeah, I tell you what, though, you want to make sure you don't get teed up from a situation like that.
Here's Johnson.
Sure enough.
His last outing, he had 8 points. Back to Rubio. 5 on the clock. He dishes it to Pekovic. From 12 feet out, and it's sent back by Plumlee. Fast break, here come the Trailblazers. Batum leading the charge.
Not a problem when that's your first miss of the game. Strong start.
Right side, Martin. Batum grabs the miss.
When he's wide open like that, he'll rarely miss those.
Davis setting the pick for Batum. Pass to Lillard. 17-foot shot on the way.
Major defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You've got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
And that one's good. Here's Lillard. And he really played well against Denver. They set the pick. And Lillard gets double teamed. Plumlee dishes to Freak. Lays it up and banks it in. Freak's got his first points of the night.
You know, they've scored several times already here in the first quarter down low. I like that.
It's like a running game in football. When you can pound the basketball inside, it also allows you to control the team's transition.
The second he got around the pick and shook his man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy deuce. Very, very well done.
And Batum kicks to Davis. Lillard attacking. That's in there. Davis with the assist.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Lillard against Rubio. Outside Martin. Back to Rubio. Pekovic with a screen on Lillard. Rubio the pass to Pekovic. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line. On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
An 80% shooter. The work he's done at the line this season, one word, solid.
Yeah, guys, I mean, he's been a very steady hand for them when it comes to his free throw shooting.
Portland trailing here. And Lillard kicks to Freak. Plumlee dishes to Lillard. Some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. And it's Martin penetrating. Rubio with a wide open look. And another 3 for Minnesota.
And guarding him on the perimeter isn't a priority for them right now, but if this continues, it will be.
Batum passes to Plumlee. That's good.
He has such a nice touch for a big man.
Yeah, and they've got to figure out a way to get a bigger body on him, because if they don't match up his size, then he's going to continue to work him over the rest of the game.
Here's Martin following the basket by Mason Plumlee. Martin dishes to Johnson, and he finishes nicely on the layup. Johnson's got his first 2 points. So for the Trailblazers, their last game, a win against the Denver Nuggets.
And offensively, everything they did seemed to just come together beautifully. They threw a lot of things at the wall, and most of it stuck.
Yeah, it did stick in high-quality fashion, too. I mean, a multifaceted approach like that takes a really sophisticated, locked-in defense to stop it. That certainly wasn't the case that day.
Now a moment to see the stats for Wiggins. How's the last month of basketball?
Zach LaVine's checked in for Kevin Martin. For Minnesota, they've gone 7 of 11 from the field to begin the game. And Rubio kicks to Wiggins. Wiggins drawn the double team. Rubio against Lillard. Off the pick. Misses off the left iron.
And whether he's a great off-balance shooter or not, the lean is probably not the best option on that shot.
Batum. And that misses. That would have put him up.
Boy, he blew the easy two by profile. Trying to look good. That's a bad decision and poor execution.
Here's LaVine. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. Kicks it out to Rubio. Here's LaVine. Wiggins outside. Portland grabs the miss.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there. And really just led him to his sweet spot for that finish.
Minnesota's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Rubio the pass to LaVine. Kicks it out to Wiggins. Again, Wiggins missing. Portland leading. Lillard attacking. He kicks it to Freak. Over in the corner, Batum. Again, the Trailblazers score.
It's been a very efficient first quarter for him. He's creating good opportunities and converting those that he creates.
Here's LaVine. They can't stop the run with that one.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Releases.
Nice some points.
And Freak gets it to go on the assist by Lillard. And now a 5-point Trailblazer lead. And Rubio kicks to LaVine. Oh! And he throws it down hard with one hand.
It really epitomizes what a point guard should be. I mean, his skills as a passer might actually be matched by that creativity he shows around the rim.
Well, judging by that jam, Greg, I'd say you're absolutely right.
Boy, that's a nice surge for them just when they needed it in a game that was so tight.
And the highlight reel replay brought to you by Kia. Good stuff on that Kia Slam Cam. So it's Minnesota now. Following the miss by Freak. Kicks it out to Wiggins. Second chance shot. That's tipped. Leaps for it. That'll be Minnesota as it goes out of bounds. Timberwolves retain possession. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Aaron Baines is checked in for Nikola Pekic. Gary Neal comes in for Wiggins. And Marcus Smart is subbed in for Ricky Rubio. An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Noah Vonleh, he's checked in for Plumlee. Aminu comes in for Davis. McLemore's checked in for Nicholas Batum. And it's Austin Rivers in for Damian Lillard. Now here's Smart. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. And the basket by Johnson. Johnson's got his second basket of the game. And here are the Trailblazers now. Last time they met was in Minnesota where they beat the Timberwolves.
Yeah, a dominant win for them their last time in this matchup. And what jumps off the stat page was their advantage on the boards.
Yeah, they were overpowering them inside, and you've really got to like their chances, Greg, if they can replicate that tonight.
So it's the Timberwolves now, following the miss by Austin Rivers. Johnson the screen. LaVine kicks to Johnson. That gives them the lead. Johnson's got his third basket of the night. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
Yeah, but neither team really able to jump ahead.
Yeah, it reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
And that one's good. Freak. Here's Smart. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Johnson the screen. Baines dishes to Neal. Shot clock at 6. Bean passes to Neal. That three off the mark. Now Rivers. An 11-point game for him in the win against Denver. And it's Freak missing. And now Minnesota on the fast break. And the defense didn't have position. They whistle a blocking foul, and he'll go to the line. It's on Ben McLemore. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Portland.
You know what, guys? It looks to me like they're really in sync here, all on the same page. They've already got a bunch of assists.
And that's what's created a rhythm for them offensively. That's also why you see them knocking down that mid-range jump shot.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe.
You can tell that miss at the line might stick with him for a while. Always hurts to miss a chance to take the lead.
And that one's good. Freak.
I don't think they can ask much more of him than what he's done this quarter.
Smart kicks to Levine. They set the pick. The dish to Neal. Now here's Smart. Defense right on him. Got it. Nice one there from Levine. But this tug-of-war game continues.
You know what? And they just keep flip-flopping the lead again and again and again.
And, guys, that's lucky number 7 already in this game.
And it's Freak missing. Minnesota's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range in the first quarter. Here's Neal. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
How am I doing? 1 for 2, 3 points. 5 for 8.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
Jones checked in for the Timberwolves. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Rivers kicks to Freak. Conley setting the pick for Freak. Feeds it to Rivers. Here's the screen. Passes it to Freak on the high post. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
Really hard to find fault with anything he's doing this quarter, at least at the offensive end.
Minnesota in the lead. Here's Neal. 11 points for him in that last game against Philadelphia. Just 3 on the clock. Can't get it to go. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Timberwolves lead by 1. And we'll get it going after this from the Target Center. And Amir Johnson re-signed in Toronto. He's been a big part of this team for years, and he talked about their great fan support in Toronto. A lot of fans south of the border in the U.S. are surprised when they learn how passionate, Clark, the fans in Toronto.
That pumps him up and makes him want to do.
Oh, gameplay. How about that one? That's what I'm looking for right there. Oh.
For Cannon.
Well, it's been a tight one so far as we get the second quarter going back here. And guys, what's your take so far on the Timberwolves?
You can tell the point of emphasis has been to get to the offensive glass.
Yep, and they've set the tone here early with the hustle they've come out with.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the floor for Portland, Freak in a two-guard. Al Farouk Amino is out there with Jeremy Lamb. Then there's Vonleh, and it's Lillard in at the point. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Doris Burke. Hey, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Nuggets made some major contributions. He had 49 points and was on the mark from deep, draining several threes. Absolutely amazing numbers from him in what was truly a memorable performance for him and for us, Kevin.
Thanks, Doris, for revisiting what was an astounding performance.
Yeah, that's certainly one that we'll be talking about here for a long time.
I say it would make it to his greatest hits file. No doubt about it.
Now here's Smart. Outside, Jones. Shot clock at 6. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Wiggins from outside. Count that one. Wiggins has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Portland trailing here. Lillard outside. And there's the feed to Aminu. And a wide open look for Freak. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
And another lead change here. How many of these are we going to have tonight?
I'm not quite sure, but I'm willing to bet it'll be more than a few.
Now here's Smart. Pekovic with a screen on Lillard. Outside, Jones. Dishes to Baines. Here's Wiggins, and it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Wiggins has got 5 now. It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
No kidding. I mean, neither team has been able to hold the lead for any length of time, guys.
So close.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
Now here's Lillard. A good portion of the scoring has come from him. He averages more than 18 points a game. Another shot. Good. He hits the jump shot. 20 points for Freak.
Feeling it. No doubt about it. He's definitely feeling it right now. Shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
Pekovic with a screen. Now the pass to Jones. He feeds it to Wiggins. It's deflected. They retain possession. The Trailblazers have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Kicks to Freak. He's feeling it. The shot is off. Minnesota's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They are 4 for 9. Pass to Smart. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. He dishes it to Baines. It's stolen by Aminu. And now Lillard running the floor all by himself.
Yeah, just nice strength there, and then just off with the shot.
Boy, with all the contact he drew there, Greg, that would have been a heck of a bucket. He nearly got it to go.
The Trailblazers have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4. And he knocks down the first one. Kevin Martin, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Zach LaVine comes in for Jones. The Trailblazers also changing it up. Plumlee, he's checked in for Noah Vonleh. Davis comes in for Al-Farouq Aminu. And it's Batum in for Freak. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
My kind of hoops. Straight ahead, playing downhill, and physical.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Now here's Lamb, looking for his first basket still in this one. Pass to Davis. He kicks to Plumlee. And that one falls, coming off of Davis's feed. And the Trailblazers lead by 3.
And don't be surprised if we see a lot more of that to come. I mean, when he gets going like this, it is not easy to slow him down.
Here's LaVine. 5 points in the game. And that one's good. Wiggins.
That's the second long-range bomb in the quarter after a slow first period. He is on a roll.
Right side Davis. The dish to Batum. Lillard outside. Feeds to Davis. And now running it up the court. Martin pushing it up. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Yeah, how about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put...
Neal subbed in for Wiggins. An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Noah Vonleh, he's checked in for Plumlee. McLemore has come in for Davis. Freaks checked in for Jeremy Lamb. And it's Rivers in for Damian Lillard. And that one's good. Freak.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense. And a moment to see numbers for Nicholas Batum. He's been in good form here the last few weeks. He's averaging 11 points a game, 5 assists, and 5 rebounds. And guys, he's making winning plays. It's as simple as that. Not a star player per se, but he makes his presence felt.
And fellas, I would say he's been overachieving a little bit lately. Hopefully this is a sign of greater things for the future.
Here's LaVine. He has 5. And again, it's Minnesota converting.
And despite the hot start from beyond, they've gotten away from shooting the triple.
And trailing in this game, now is not the time to start playing conservatively. I mean, if you've got an open look from deep, let it go. I mean, you've got to play freely and with confidence.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
And those are the kind of sequences that tell you why the score is what it is.
The Timberwolves have put up good numbers at the charity stripe. Converted.
Been an hour. Fuck it. No friends. You got nobody.